Hey guys, hello everyone, Nubkeks here and welcome to some World of Warcraft. It is actually the 13th anniversary of World of Warcraft on EU, which is when I started playing. It's been 13 years. This game has been a massive part of my life. In fact, before we jump in, we're going to play some Void Elf. I want to hop over here. I'll show you guys real quick, but this is Dune Mall. I started playing on Dune Mall. Oh no, my old character's not here anymore. Well, that's very sad. This was my main back in vanilla, but the very first character I made was a human rogue. I eventually made this night elf rogue called Idale, which was like, I think named after a book, but spelt wrong. You can see she's looking absolutely fabulous in her nice vanilla gear. You see I've got a real badass weapon enchant on that. At least it was badass back in vanilla. Maybe it doesn't hold up so well anymore today. I obviously came back to this server, played a little bit. I think my main then, I think she got transferred. Yeah, I transferred to Frost main eventually, but my main after that, these were some of my mains before that, but my main, unfortunately, as you can see with no gear, was then Lyriel at the same time, also named after like pretty much the same series of books. I just like those names. I stole them all. So this was, I think I actually played this hunter back in vanilla as well, and then I swapped to this hunter for Burning Crusade and for Wrath of Lich King, and it was my main character. Then my account got hacked when I stopped playing during Cataclysm, and I think they leveled the hunter up to 85 for me. Thank you very much, hackers. Eventually got my account back from Mists of Pandaria. And then I was Horde on Storm Scale for... So, Mercurial saying, burn all the Alliance. Don't worry, dude. I was absolutely Horde. So, for the expansions... Which expansions? After Mists. After Mists, I switched to Horde. Actually, it was at the end of Mists, I switched to Horde with Sacred Nub. It was a Paladin. And Sacred Nub was my main character for the end of Mists into the start of Warlords of Draenor. And even for the first raid tier of Warlords of Draenor, I then switched to Sneaky Nub during the first raid tier of Warlords into Blackrock Foundry. And it was probably my favorite character ever, was the Rogue. Then at the start of Legion, I switched to Mage, and I played Mage for the start of Legion. Looking very snazzy, I do think. I was considering swapping to a Nightborn with my mage, but I don't know. I do quite like the Blood Elf mage at the same time. I was Fire Mage, that's actually I think the Frost artifact at the moment. And then for the end of Legion I came back. You playing Stormscale too? I came back and then Warrior's been my main for the end of Legion, so basically, and Taurus. And all of that, and this is probably now my most played character. She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. But we're gonna hop on and we're gonna be playing these Lero. The worst name for a character ever. The worst name for a character ever, but designed by you guys. So thank you all very much for that. Designed by you guys. Chosen during our the Allied Race stream we did where we were looking at the different characters. And what a name, what a name. We're going to jump in. We're going to play some of her. First we got a brown eye patch until I think level 58 or 68. Then we get a black eye patch. So that's like what we're really playing for. I'm playing as an outlaw rogue. So returning to my rogue... Not my rogue... Well, yeah, actually, returning to my rogue roots. Yeah, my first ever character was a human rogue called Nest. And I think she got to like maybe level 20 total. I didn't play her very much, but I think I've recreated her actually on an ORP realm and joined. I remember joining a guild called a Matriarchy. Warhound Pup, huh? Oh, I had that from ages ago. I don't know why I got another one. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it was called the Matriarchy, guys, and it was like this guild that was for female characters only. And we were all like, yeah, it was awesome. It was absolutely great fun and amazing. So here we are, we're in Ashenvale. I actually picked up some quests. I don't remember exactly what it's to do. We're fighting some Horde people, I think. So we've just arrived in Ashenvale. I did all of Duskwood already. I'm actually kind of sad. You level way too fast in level 31. So I started at level 20. Did all of Duskwood, and I'm level 31 now. In fact, almost 32. Going into Ashenvale. The plan is to do Ashenvale, then probably down into Stone Talon. Do Stone Talon as well, and kind of get that. We can maybe then hit the Barrens. I think there's Alliance quests these days in the Barrens. I've never done them. And we just like start clearing up some of these things here. I'd like to do Undoro again. But this was completed in 2013. That's a long time ago. Yeah, you can see I did this the 10th of the 2nd. Goes to the Dark. So we're gonna do Ashenvale. No, probably not all today. Desolus. Fel. I think Felwood's supposed to be pretty interesting, actually. Borealis, obviously a lot of Night Elf stuff. So I think, you know, certainly Ashenvale into Stone Talon covers like the fighting between the Orcs and the Night Elves, which is pretty cool. And Southern Barons obviously would be fighting the Orcs as well. So yeah, I've not done many. As you can see, I'm not exactly a Kalimdor quester. I've got most of this. I think I'm one short of completing Blades. Actually, if I log into one of my main characters, I should have this. I was one quest short of doing it in the old one. So I must have just missed one of these quests on my main character on Valkyrie. I'll go back and grab the Grand Slam. Never done any of Blade's Edge or Netherstorm. Looking over Northrend, I've done pretty much all of them. Never done Grizzly Hills, and that's my goal with this character, is do Grizzly Hills and Iron Storm Peaks. I've actually almost done Ice Crown as well. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 quests, so I'll hop onto Valkyrie, finish that off, and then I've done the rest. Cataclysm, we're gonna do certainly Twilight Highlands, which I've never done. I've done like half of Uldum, and I think half of Deep Home, and then we've done most of Pandaria. Missing the Dread Waste in Pandaria. And Draenor, we've got Lore Master of Draenor, and whoa shit, Legion. I think we've got Lore Master of Legion as well. It's pretty cool. But hello everybody. Dr. Yoki says, my first was a gnome warrior called Whale Killer. Hope you get the irony. I don't know. That doesn't necessarily need to be ironic. Maybe he killed lots of whales, like by diving into them because he's so tiny, right? Makes sense to me. Oh, Mercurial, you can't remember your first character? Oh, I remember. It was fantastic. I remember first day in EU, human starting zone was so swarmed with people. Like, we formed a guild. Remember our dude was a mage. I remember checking back, actually, at one stage with this mage dude that I was guildies with. I think when I came back to the game in, like, Mists of Pandaria, I was, like, looking at recruitment posts, and I saw this dude. I was like, oh, my God. His name was, like, Aeromancer or something, and he was, like, guildmaster for some big guild. I was like, oh my God, I was in his first guild. I signed the charter. I created this guild. I was like, I don't know, 12 at the time though. It didn't matter. Throne is like, these creatures, these so-called horde, they've cut me down in my prime. They're harvesting my hair for their evil plans. Will you help me to put an end to it, little void elf? I have overheard their herbalist speaking of something called wildfire upon their table across the way. If you were to take the bottle of this unnatural stuff and throw it at my corpse to the northeast, it would burn and no more of my hair would grow here. I am already dead. It is a small price to pay to stop them. Alright, Mr. Ancient Sir. I'll do that for you. And hey Tyrell, welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're playing an outlaw rogue, which means we don't really need to stealth all that much, but we can stealth a little bit. No harm in it. We can come in here. We're just gonna choppy chop. Ah! Stop running in circles, you jerk. No, let's just kill him. Nice. So we're like all sneaky and stuff. Hey. Oh, hello. Hey there, friend. Oh, hey, wave back. Orpy realms, people are friendly. Not using the void chocobo? Oh, I was. I'm usually using it. I accidentally triggered the other one last time. My mistake. So as you can see, like this is the reworked leveling with patch 7.3, which makes everything scale, makes it more difficult. At the moment, so far, Duskwood has been pretty easy. There's only one fight where I was actually like, oh god, this could be tough. Only one where it was like, this could be tough. Here's the thing we need to collect. He's already been through and killed everything here. Good job. So I'm hoping it gets a little harder. One of my main, of course, I've got full heirlooms, right? I've got full heirlooms. So we got like Shadowcraft Cap, the Minari Training Amulet, Shadowcraft Black Baron Cape, Shadowcraft, then Shadowcraft Pants, both the rings for XP, and then 2 healing and haste amulets. So, oh, also of course 2 swords. So we're like super OP, really. So they did nerf heirlooms slightly. They're not as good as they once were, but they're still pretty good. We need to just kill a whole bunch of hordes, so let's do that. Does killing the wolves count? Oh, it does. They've got like wolf riders on them. Fair enough. Which I have to say, I do find Void Elf quite fun. You can see we're in Void form right now. Oh, it just wore off. Okay, I'll try catch it next time. I also do have to set up Quartz properly, so excuse me for that. Oh, I've got like 2 seconds to get my free shot! Oh, we missed it. Alright, let's just go stealth. But yeah, Void Elf's pretty cool. Void Elf's pretty cool. I like it, I have to say. We can shoot this guy between the eyes, shoot him again. I feel like this year, 2018 is going to be the year of the pirate. So we're going to have the pirate expansion for WoW, right? Going to Kulturas, doing all pirate stuff. Fantastic. We're gonna have the Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, which is pirates. We've got Sea of Thieves, which is pirates. There's so much pirate stuff this year. It's kind of crazy. Like it's the year of the pirate, and I'm really looking forward to playing all these different games. What is there anything else that's piratey? I don't know. But yeah, the Void Elves do look badass. Oh, sorry, I just missed the Void form again. I'm a bad person, I know. Here, look, I'll fight one more to see if we can get Void form. We might not be able to stun this guy. I'll just whack him a few times. I'll kill up my swords. Go, Void form. Drink a potion to heal. We do not want to go Void form. Alright, he's dead. Well, here, you. Make me go Void form. Not happening. Not happening. No Void form. Void form's quite fun. I'd actually like if you could just toggle it on. It looks awesome. And actually, ironically, I'm a very voidy Void Elf. Like, I'm pretty much the darkest skin color. So I'm already quite voidy. But yeah. If you're a lighter colored Void Elf, it really stands out, the Void form. It's set off from it's a 1-minute cooldown set off by abilities. That's good to know. You've helped me return to the ground, Thisliro. Now my hair will cease to sprout for these creatures. Better yet, I will be regrown all the sooner. It's like inspired by the Ent voices. So set off by abilities. Yo, give me. Oh, you got a lot. There we go. We're Void form. There's fucking stags in the way. Kill the stag. Get out of the way, stag.
To target something first.
Pretty cool. And purpley, and you got this like glow, and then look, it melts away. Which I think is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's stay in our void chocobo. Which is a pretty cool ratio, I have to say. I like it a lot. Whee!
What brings you here?
Sentinel eyes you appreciatively for a moment. A job well done, Rogue. If you're any indication of the quality of the Void Elf adventurers we're going to be seeing more of, hell yeah! We should have this war against the orcs and their horde taken care of faster than expected. That's right. We Void Elves. Ooh, nice. Sprint. Very nice. Actually, do I get Shadow Step? I don't know if I do. I'll check that. I'd like to put Shadow Step on F. My key binding if I can. Sprint's gonna be nice though. Thisliro, I have a friend. Void Elves come all the way back from Legion to Cataclysm to stop Garrosh. Thisliro, I have a friend who could make good use of particular talents. His name is Talon, and he's an archaeologist of sorts. Recently, he's been fascinated with the upheaval of the old city of Zoram and its treasures. If you're willing to lend him a hand, you can find him at the Black Fathom camp down the path to the west. It's one thing, you know, like, obviously with the level scaling, so everything scales to 60, and Blizzard are like, oh, it makes sense, you know, we want stuff to scale up, and then, Like Northrend is now like basically 60 to 80 in all the zones. Now I think it's a little bit silly, it's a little bit arbitrary because, for example, if you go and you quest in Eastern Plaguelands, you will be, which is level 40 to 60 zone, you will be fighting against the remnants of the Scourge. Now that the Lich King has been defeated, then you hit level 60 and you go to Northrend, and it's like, we gotta stop the Lich King. It totally doesn't make any sense. It's totally arbitrary. I was checking out the WoW subreddit today before I came online. It was like, they should really have the vanilla zones scale up to at least level 80. So you could just do all the Cataclysm-like zones, the low-level ones, and then you could move into places like Vashir, this one's Twilight Highlands, all those like in the 80s region, Hyjal. I think that would make a lot more sense story-wise, and I really like that because there's just so many zones here and you never get to see them all because there's so many. And instead you have to go to places like Outland, which is horrendous by modern standards of questing, in my opinion. I did them all. Well, not all. I've done a lot of them. But yeah. On the whole, I'm a real fan of the leveling changes. I'm hoping it gets a little bit more difficult here, but I think it's fantastic that it's all scaled now. It's brilliant. It's a massive improvement. I just think that they need to go further with the scaling. I'd like to see stuff scale more and further. In fact, just like have every zone scale like 1 to 110. Why not? I don't know. I get they don't want you being like, that's what they're saying is like, oh, we don't want something in like Elwyn Forest to still be threatening when you're max level. And I get that. Have them scale a bit more though. I think like scaling these up to level 80 at least is a good idea, or even let them scale up to 90. And then have the expansions. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. In terms of here, let me actually give you a tip. So for me, playing through all of these zones and all this stuff, what would I recommend that you check out? I may actually just cover the expansion. So in terms of Outland, I wouldn't recommend any of this. I think it's all pretty weak compared to modern standards. I'd recommend skipping Outland just entirely. Northrend's pretty good. So Dragonblight was pretty decent. Ice Crown is pretty good as well. I've heard Storm Peaks is really good. I remember Shalazar being pretty fun. I think Iceland, Grizzly Hills is like a lot of people's favorite zone as well. I think Northrend, Iceland, I think Northrend is really strong in general. The questing design is very old and there's like a billion quests in every zone. Like it's a real slog in some ways, but the setting is just so fantastic. Like just visually, the music, everything, it's just awesome. So I highly recommend most of Northrend. I'll probably skip Orient Tundra. Zuldrak it depends. Some people don't like it. But like going like Howling Fjord into Grizzly Hills would be a really nice experience. And Ice Crown is pretty cool as well. And then again, Storm Peak's supposed to be really good. Dragonblight if you like dragons. In Pandaria, Jade Forest is amazing. And Valley of the Four Winds is amazing as well. I never liked Krasarang much. I never liked Dread Waste much. Town Long Steps I didn't particularly like either. Kunlai Summit's pretty good though. So I'd recommend like just these three for there. In terms of Cataclysm, I've never done Twilight Highlands. I love Vashir. It's like one of my favorite zones. But some people hate it because it's underwater. But it's really good. Apparently Mount Hyjal's very good. I don't remember it though. And Uldum's quite fun, which is down here. I wouldn't do Deep Home. Deep Home kind of sucks, I think. Let's see. Draenor. Draenor is all actually very good. Like the questing in Draenor is great, so whichever, as many as you want, are really strong. Again, you probably get through them pretty quickly these days. And then Legion, you basically have to do all of them. I don't know what I think about that. Yeah, like I definitely, yeah, like you said, Dr. Yoki, you know, I wish they'd join Legion and Warlords together. Yeah, I'd even like if they join more of them, you know, even join more of the zones. Like, what the hell, why not? Just have it be super, I'd much prefer it to be super flexible in terms of leveling, so that I can just come in and be like, oh, well, you know what? I never did, like this time around, I'm like, I never did Twilight Highlands. But it's kind of awkward to, let's say Dread Waste. I've never done Dread Wastes, but it's kind of awkward to do Dread Waste a little bit in terms of leveling. I mean, I don't know. Like to get there, it's just a bit clunky to get there. You have to kind of go intentionally and do it. But like, there's loads of zones in here I've never done, but I'm gonna out-level them so quickly. Whereas I've done all the Northrend ones. I've done all of Outland. So like 60 to 80 is a real slog now. Well, I've done most of them. I've skipped the shit zones like Blade's Edge. So it's like, those levels are going to be kind of a slog. I'd rather just do the zones I've not done here because the story is better and they're cool zones. I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I like more flexibility in terms of the level ranges here. I'd like to see them broadened. You could have overlap. Like, what the hell? Make like Northrend, I don't know. Make Northrend like 50 to 90 or something. Why not? Why not? Give more flexibility so people can pick and choose their favorite zones and do different ones in every character going through. And just really minimize that overlap. That's what I think. And yeah, like things like Draenor and Legion, you're going to have difficulty actually getting them all. I don't know. I have many thoughts on this. I could talk for hours about how they could change these things for little benefits, but nonetheless. Have you gathered the Bathron's hair? Tells Thieslero. I can't even say my own name. Thieslero. The child's health grows weaker by the hour. Ah, you have the hair. This is a good first step. There are other ingredients that we will need, but the hair of the fallen ancient could well be the most important. I only hope that whatever the Forsaken are devising from the plant will not be turned into a weapon. We simply do not have the numbers to remove them right now, especially with Maestra's post under attack. Quickly, Thieslero. I'll put the Bathron's hair into this bag, but you must deliver it to my master, Orendil Broadleaf. You will find him at Maestra's post just south down the road on the left. But beware, we've received reports the post is under attack from the Horde. Sounds bad. I think that's the first chapter of Maestra's post. So I think we can probably skip this, the Strand and Black Fathom stuff. I don't think it's part of the quests. Like Maestra's post, and then Astronar's down here. And then I think the other ones are around, so we can probably skip all that. We can skip that stuff to the west. Regis says, by the way, I might join in future raids if I get help with my DK. Yeah, I'm taking a break from raiding at the moment, and I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to obviously come back and like raid properly and play properly full time, as it were, once Battle for Azrock comes out. At the moment, I'm just doing like fun stuff. This is the thing with me personally. When I raid, and I found this very consistently over several expansions, I'll be like super hugely into it and absolutely loving it for about a month, maybe 2 months. But like 2 months is like my limit of a raid tier. After doing a single raid tier for 2 months, Nubkeks gets bored. Nubkeks doesn't want to play anymore. And then I come back every raid tier, but 2 months, that's as much as I can handle of doing the same raid over and over. And then I have had thoroughly enough. This is pretty awesome. Ooh, the music's getting dramatic. Let me actually, let me crank the volume up a small bit here. 18 sounds good. Put the ambience up as well. Sounds good to me. Orendil, you're a brave one to come here given the circumstances. What business have you, stranger? So, Evanar was successful. Actually, more to the point, you were successful. I cannot thank you enough, Rogue. There is more that must be done to the leaves before they will serve as a curative for what ails the child Relara. Who is the child Relara? We got a bunch of injured sentinels. Got a light-forged Draenei. Vundus the Seeker. Hello, I am Thieslero the Fabulous. Nice to meet you. Who is this child they speak of? I don't know. Hey, Skamaz. Skamaz, your name actually mean what is a Skamaz? I've heard people saying it as a word like bamboozled or something. What is a Skamaz? I've heard people use the word. Darkest Demon says, let me skip Draenor. Why is that the only forced leveling zones? Yeah, you see, Draenor's not bad, right? Because if you want to level through Draenor, here, I'll tell you guys. Look, this is how you, if you don't want to level through Draenor properly. Unfortunately, you do have to do the Tanan Jungle intro. And that takes about an hour or something like that. You have to do that. After that, what you do is just you do all the bonus quest zones. Just fly around, do the bonus quest zones, pick up the treasures, get the XP bonus potion from your garrison, and literally, oh, this is our racial, by the way. Teleport. And you literally just don't do any quests, and you get through Draenor really fast. Draenor's actually totally fine. It's great if you want a power level. It's really good. Just bonus zones and treasures. Easy. Easy levels. But the Draenor storyline's actually really, really strong. That was the best bit about Warlords of Draenor, no question, was the leveling and the stories. They're actually great. And the zones are super cool. And the garrison is actually very fun while leveling, I think. Of course, Draenor wasn't good at maximum level because there was like nothing to do. But the raid, actually, the second best thing about... There are two really good things about Warlords of Draenor. One was the leveling experience, and then two with the raids. The raids were great. Now, I didn't do Hellfire Citadel, and I'm glad about it, because I would have burnt out on Legion 10 times faster if I'd had to do bloody Hellfire Citadel again. Like, oh my god, more demons? Are you kidding me? But, High Mall was really good, and Blackrock Foundry is probably my favorite raid tier to date. It was really strong. Oh, actually, I might stream, because we've got, yeah, on Wednesday we've got Time Walking Ulduar coming out for the first time. I definitely want to do that. Hey, I should actually sign up for that. I've created it, good. Yeah, I'm going to definitely try to do that. It's going to be great fun. But yeah, I've not been going to that Taurus raids currently. I just got bored of it. That's alright. You level through Draenor 10 times when it's current. Yeah, that's the thing with any expansion. Once you've leveled through it a few times, it's like it's you get sick of it. And that's why I really think they should just expand these zones, because it's highly unlikely that you've leveled through every zone in the game multiple times. Like, I don't know how you could do that. Also, Toddle is amazing. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so cute. I wouldn't be surprised if they make the turtle people an allied race. Allied races are just like reskins, mostly reskins of existing races. I think they could do a turtle race if they just reskin Pandaren, slap a turtle on them. Like the Vulpera are these fox people. They're just reskinned goblins, but because they're foxes, they feel totally different from goblins, but they still use the same skeleton and animations. They could do the same thing with turtles and pandas. I mean, obviously void elves are just blood elves. This is going to be a real chill stream, by the way. We're not going to be worried too much about making any real progress here. I'm just enjoying chatting to you guys. Yeah, Lightforged Draenei obviously are just Draenei with a little bit of difference. I don't like them actually because they got golden hooves, and that really bothers me. I really hate the golden hooves. So I think you could play a Lightforged Draenei if you're a paladin or you're a priest, but I think it's hard to reconcile the hooves with like I was considering race changing my warrior who's a Draenei, but I was like, oh no, the golden hooves really don't match a lot of the sets, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, the Nightborn are like reskinned night elves, but they're slightly different because they got like different poses. Certainly the females have different poses. The Nightborn females are pretty cool. And yeah, they're going to have, obviously, they've also confirmed they're going to have Draenor orcs, so like brown orcs. The Zandalari, obviously the Dark Iron Dwarves are basically just reskinned dwarves. The Zandalari Trolls are slightly different from the Trolls. They've got like slightly different models and animations and stuff, so they are slightly different too. I'm expecting Kultira and humans as well. Anyway. The Furbolg have descended from the heights and overrun the ruins of Ordilaran to the north. I believe they did so because they were attracted to what the dead cultists have uncovered. 3 moonstones. Lilatra's Moonriver will counsel you to deal with the Furbolg in a more direct manner, and I will not gainsay her, but I would ask that you go to the ruins and deactivate the moonstones. Alright, Moon Priestess. The Moon Priestess has a plan to make sure that no further Furbolg descend upon us from the highlands. I am more concerned with those that are already at the ruins, some of which are massing just outside of the post. Distasteful as it may be, I must ask that you head north into the ruins of Ordilaran and slay the Furbolg. We cannot fight on 2 fronts. Thank you, Rogue. Alright, let's go commit some genocide. Sounds good to me. Sean Y says I want a Tuskar allied race, and also said... Oh, Regionalist has only done LF4. LF4 is like the worst. LF4 is absolutely awful. If you want to ruin raiding for yourself, do LF4. It takes everything that's fun about raiding, the challenge, the social aspect, and it removes both of those. It gives you a horrible social experience and a horrible challenge experience. Honestly, the best way to do LF4 is to just get yourself killed at the start of every boss, and then watch a YouTube video or something, and then tab back into res and pick up the loot, and then when you're like, I didn't know DPS, be like, oh, I got killed at the start, and then people won't kick you out. That's Nubkeks' sneaky tactic. I don't do LF4, but that's what I did a couple of times when I did it, like last X-Pack or something. But yeah, LF4 sucks, whereas normal rating is great. Strongmai says, pretty sure Skamaz is referring to Amaz, a Hearthstone streamer who's often thought as shady. Ha! Okay, and he scams some people. Nice. You think the Fox people will join as an allied race for the Alliance? They might. I think it would be real smart for them if Blizzard gave the Vulpera the Fox people. Look at Toddle go. If they gave the Fox people to one faction and they gave Turtle people to the other faction, I think that would be very smart. And I could see either one joining either faction. I think the Horde questing zones, they do more of the Vulpera, so I kind of expect the Vulpera to maybe join them, but I don't know. Because we're pretty much guaranteed to get Kultir and humans as an allied race for the Alliance. They need something to balance that out. The concoction is not quite complete. It must be bathed within the light of a loon before you can even think about giving it to the child. There is a known location just to the west at Lake Falathim, where the goddess's moonlight always touches down, day or night. Please, Thys Liro, I implore you for the sake of Relara, take the concoction and bathe it in the loon's radiance. But beware. Strange things have befallen the area of the lake, and I fear it is no longer safe to go there. I'm good. I can handle it. A friend of mine from Astronar, Rain Wolfrunner, asked me to send a scout west to Lake Falathim. Tyronis left days ago, just before the Horde attacked. He was searching for an item he thought could slow the Furbolg attacks on our people, a rod created by a now dead evil wizard. Huh. Okay. Before he left, he mentioned a gem for the rod. Unfortunately, we know that the lake has been invaded by some evil force. Please, Thys Liro, find my friend. Gotcha. Oh, and Sentinel. Ishnuala. I certainly hope that you're here to help, Rogue. The situation is as dire as it appears. To put it simply, we are losing. My girls and I are the last line of defense against the Horde, but we're not going to get out of this one without taking the fight to them. Up for a challenge? I have a small squad of Sentinels I can loan to you. Get them close, I'm certain their magic arrows can destroy those wreckers and invaders. Speak to me again if you need replacements. Oh, we got a squad. Well, let's do that first. Why not? Hey. Oh. Let's go. Oh, nice. Wrecking him. Shoot him with my gun. Oh, that's not quite a lot of them. Shoot him with my gun. One thing about Outlaw, it's super energy hungry. Lindsay, we're running quite low here. Let's pop our Blade Wall. Or Riposte, I mean. Blade Wall is not a rogue ability. But this will make us do damage every time they hit us, and we'll just parry everything. All melee attacks, so makes us quite strong. Makes sense. Shoot him as well. Nice. Alright, Sentinels, let's go. Oh, this thing, oh, it can spin. This is a very agile siege engine. Look at that. Holy hell. Very agile. Horde engineers. Color me impressed. That's very impressive. Let's get in close. I'm going to change this because this is annoying me. I'll set up my quartz bar properly. Bang. Get him, boys. The ultimate conflict. Foxes versus turtles. Dr. Yoki says, allied races are kind of a genius idea. As long as the heritage armor is good enough, gives another 40 hours of gameplay for each race we level them. Man, if you could... Wait, what? If you could level an allied race in 40 hours, you're doing very well for yourself. Also, I am dying. Here, we can blind her. Okay, they're gonna break the blind. Frickin' jerks. 40 hours, that's doing very well. I'm pretty impressed if you could do it in 40 hours. Woo! Oh, hello. Yo, you guys want to help? Thank you. Thank you very much. Where am I turning this quest in? Oh, I think my sentinels are in combat. Oh, shit. Alright, well. Let's leave them be. If we run far enough away, they'll probably, I don't know, despawn or something. It'll be fine. $40 is the fastest for speedrunners. Yeah, that's very fast. Like, I'm seriously impressed if you can do it in 40 hours. Seriously impressed. Like, what's my played? I've played for 5 hours, and I'm level 32. From 20 to 32 in 5 hours. Now, admittedly, a lot of that was probably being AFK or watching videos and stuff, so it doesn't fully count. But you get the idea. It takes a long time. Deactivate this moonstone. Nice. They'll probably give us Jinyu and the Horde get Hosen. That's, yeah, I definitely could see that. I think they're both cool races. Obviously Hosen being like the best race in the game. Though I don't know if I'd want to play Hosen. It'd be fun. I think Hosen would be a great allied race. The Jinyu are pretty boring, and they're just Night Elves, really. Night Elf models, which makes it very likely they'll be added. But yeah, because that's the thing, you know, it's like the allied races.
A host has connected to the holofield.
Arathiel, thank you very much for the host. Allied races, they do seem to be, generally speaking, races that we've fought with. They're not like, it's not like, we meet a new race and they join us. It's like a race that we've already fought with joins us after, yeah, after we've already been with them. So for example, Void Elves and Lightforged Draenei, we've already done it. Or like, I mean, High Mountain Tauren. We've already done all of High Mountain and they've joined us after Legion is over, basically. That's kind of what's going on there. All right, let's get out of here. So we can stop tracking that quest. This is a quest to go to Stone Talon Mountain. You spend 1 million gold, you can still level to max in a day. Oh, how, like XP potions or something? Yeah, yeah, you know what, I should look into that, because I've got a bunch of gold sitting around. I'd be willing to spend a lot of gold. How much do I have on my... I've got, yeah, 40k on this character. Obviously not earned on this character, I just sent it over. This is like, don't worry about gold anymore. You're 15 hours level 49. Alright, yeah, not bad, not bad. We are in your debt, rogue. If I know anything about the Furbolg, they do not like their noses bloodied. It won't be long now before they took tail return to their village. Where's the priestess? Oh, she's inside. Okay.
Greetings.
Thank you, Thiesliro. With the moonstones of Ordil Aran deactivated, you should not need to worry about any further incursions of Furbolg here. However, my scouts have returned with disturbing news from the Furbolg village. There is an imminent danger massing there. I wonder, might I entice you to carry warning to Astronar for me? Yeah, he might. I think we need to do this quest first, which might actually despawn these horde people. I'd received a report about you from some of my scouts out in the forest, but I had no idea how capable you are. Thank you, Thiesliro. With what you've accomplished, the tide has turned. I've no doubt now we'll rout them by the end of the day. There were 2 hunters here, Firo Ironhand and Delgrin the Purifier. They were members of a holy organization known as the Argent Dawn. Both fell defending the post when the horde first attacked. I'm going to loan you my magical cloak. It was a gift from Cenarius that allows me to move invisibly. Find both of their corpses and retrieve Firo's hammer and Delgrin's prayer book. Firo's corpse is in the courtyard and Delgrin's is atop the tower. Beware, the warlock up there will be able to see you.
Farewell.
Sounds bad. Go invisible. I've had a couple of quests that gave me like optional invisibility. I mean, I'm able to go invisible too. RIP, Firo. Up here. You could use the gold for heirloom upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, I've got like all the heirlooms. It's quite nice. Remember, the warlock at the top of the tower will see through your invisibility. Oh no! That's fine. So I guess you just fight him. How about I just, like, do that? And then let's go. Invisible. Ah. Easy. Easy! Easy peasy, rogue squeezy. Alright, let's just go normal stealth, and let's make sure to put our artifact, not artifact, our heirloom cloak back on for that bonus XP. Rogue is quite nice for leveling, because you can just sneak past a bunch of stuff. It really makes, like, caves a lot more enjoyable. Also, I took a talent that gives me move speed, like 15%, so, like, that's the get through caves. This is the get through caves build, guys. Go rogue and take extra move speed. Don't worry about caves. Druids are also really good at it as well. Our losses here have been staggering. I do not look forward to writing the letter to the Argent Dawn Embassy in Darnassus. At least we'll be able to send their most prized possessions back for their loved ones. I cannot thank you enough for your courage, These Liro. Please accept this on behalf of the post. Terrible. Thanks, I guess. So, I guess we've got to do these other quests before they give us the quest to go to Astronar. That's okay. Oh, yeah, you wanna, yeah. The upgrades are, they're not that expensive, are they? Like, the lower level ones aren't that expensive? I mean, you could always just level boost a character, grind, like, some world quests for a day, and then have probably enough gold for a few upgrades to the heirlooms. This looks pretty bad. Tendrils from below. That's definitely not good. This is definitely not good. It's 40k for one full set. That's like a fully upgraded set. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, I guess. But, yeah. I mean, you get a lot of, like, order hall quests to give you, like, 2,000 gold, so it wouldn't take that long. Cronus' body lies broken atop the small rise next to the keeper. Deep slashes crisscross his corpse. Uh-oh. As you rummage through Tyrannus' belongings, you find a water-damaged journal. Quickly flipping through the last legible pages, you read that Tyrannus makes mention of finding the gem, but then of having lost it in the Falathim area. The only thing left to do is find it. Perhaps the tendrils have it? Question mark? Perhaps they do. Perhaps they do.
Nature is restless.
When I sense these things rising from below, I came to put them back down. I found the corpse of your friend and dragged him as far as I could before one of my fetlocks was broken. It's all I can do to hold off these foul tendrils. There is one that controls the tendrils and eyes. It calls itself Harbinger Aphotic. I'm sure you've heard it yelling from the south. The Harbinger stands out of range of my magic, but you could get to him if you dare.
Stray from the path ahead.
Oh, I dare. Ah!
Too far away.
Bad tendril. Delicious cave mold. Now we're talking. Oh, there he is. There he is. And you guys have these glowing gems. Give me the glowing gems, please.
I do not have a target.
Oh, there we go. Now you can just stealth over to this guy. That's true. You could just spend like 20 bucks on a game token. And there you go. That's pretty much you sorted in terms of let's pummel kick that. And that's you with a full set of heirlooms. It would save you a lot of time. And also applies to multiple characters. I've never bought a token myself, but I can understand people doing it. You got money to spend, why not? Boing. We're actually still in stealth. We're very stealthy. Nyum. But yeah, you don't really need heirlooms. They nerf them, so the bonus XP is nice, but
How may I aid?
not essential. Somber threads, huh? They look awful. With the death of the Harbinger, I can begin to cleanse the lake. You have my deepest thanks, These Liro. I mourn the loss of your friend, but know that his remains will fuel the reclamation of the forest hereabouts.
Good luck.
You'll be glad to know that. That's a cool transmog. Ah! Something's attacking me. Run for our lives. So, quartz. Do I have profiles for quartz? Yes, I do. Copy from main. Ah, perfect. Okay, so this should improve the casting a lot. I also need to fix this. But I'll leave that. Northrend is boring compared to Legion. Yeah, I could understand that. I quite like Northrend, but it's very old. The quest design is quite old. Ah, welcome back, Thieslero. This is terrible, Thieslero. Tyronus is dead? The time for mourning will come, but for now we must focus our efforts. I'll send some of the sentinels to recover Tyronus' body and to assist the Keeper. You have the gem that Tyronus was seeking? It must be delivered to Astronar. Oh, those are actually pretty good looking shoulder pads. They're pretty good. I've got like the old tier 1 rogue set here. The tits, as they're affectionately known. I'd ask you to deliver the gem directly to Rain Wolfrunner. Last I heard, she was still in Astronar to the southeast. At least the road between here and there is still relatively safe, so it should be a simple matter of following it there. Of course, if you'd rather. I believe the Sentinel of Anna would be willing to loan you one of her lightsabers to swiftly make the trip. Whatever you choose, good health to you, Thieslero. May our paths cross once again soon. I got the bathed concoction. This is slightly bugged here, yeah. With the concoction blessed by the light of a loon, it should be ready for delivery to Astronar. There's no time to waste, Thieslero. Thieslero, now that it has been bathed in Elun's blessed light, I believe the concoction will help the afflicted child. Please, take it to Astronar, give it to the child's parent, Pelturas Whitemoon. To reach Astronar, follow the road south and then east. However, if you'd like to get there more swiftly, speak with Sentinel of Anna. Roger, roger. We've got another quest here somewhere. Ah, it's to the side. We're getting a bit of lag. It's just server lag. Our stream is still working fine. Sentinel of Anna. You've been of great assistance to us, Thieslero. Without you, we would have been wiped out by now. It would be my pleasure to offer you one of my lightsabers any time to ride to Astronar up into the southeast. I'm sure you've very important business to attend to there. I would consider it a great kindness if you'd speak with my sister, Sentinel Luara, when you arrive to tell her I'm well. Just speak to me again when you're ready to go, and any time that you need to ride, it is yours. Let's go. Oh. Hello. We got a friend with us. Beautiful. Go, doggy, go. I mean, kitty catty. You'd rather do Outland than Northrend? No, man. Outland is by far the worst. Because you see, all the vanilla zones were updated with new quests and stuff. So they're quite up to date. Rats. They're quite up to date, whereas, yeah. So Outland zones are the oldest zones. They're pretty bad. Northrend has some interesting quests, at least. Those zones, like I said, are very, very large. Flame Warden Garvin. Hello, sir. We've arrived at Astronar. It looks great. Actually, one second. This is what I should do. So I've got my toy box. What am I looking for? 9 pages here. So not there. I've never been into toys in this game. These are just the toys I've picked up. Like, apart from Gammon Spray, that's the best toy in the game. Where's the thing? What's this? Memory cube. Relive pivotal moments in the battle against the Legion. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's also kind of cool. Where is it? Hope I haven't missed them. This one, Surviving Kalimdor. And
Cannot use that.
oh, this one's Horde only. Oh, that's not good. Innkeeper's Daughter, we can actually take instead of a Heartstone. I think it's got a slightly different animation. I don't know. Here we go. To modernize the provisioning of Azeroth. So this gives us all the flight points everywhere, which is pretty damn good. And this is the Horde Kalimdor one. Gotcha. Okay. So now we've got like all the flight paths, which is awesome.
What brings you here?
Okay, not all of it. We got flight paths to every zone though. If we want to get around, we can. Murloc allied race. I don't see that. No, I don't think that will ever happen. The Murlocs are too physically different. I think the Hosen, if they made a Hosen allied race, they'd have to make them more humanoid. Like they wouldn't be able to hunch over as much. They'd have to like be. They'd have to be some like super Hosen. I don't know. I don't know. Which is kind of sick, but. He just says, I've never done Kata, Mop, or Wad zones, so kind of excited. Oh yeah, like they're really good zones, I think. All of these zones, all the vanilla zones, Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms are now Kata, because they redid all of them. The original incarnations of the zones don't exist anymore, except maybe Silithus. This one. I think Silithus they didn't change, or they barely changed it, but they redid all of these. Also, not the Blood Mist, Asia Mist. These two are Burning Crusade, and same with Ghostlands, Eversong Woods, I believe. So you have done some Kata zones. Ivana is alive? I feared she might be dead when we heard about the attack on Maestra's post. As you can see, we have our hands full with the Horde here as well. You've given me the greatest gift by letting me know she's well. Anytime you wish to ride one of my Nightsabers back to Maestra's post, it's yours. Alright, thanks. We've got a mount, which you normally wouldn't have, or you wouldn't have had back in the day when you were questing through this zone. Actually, level are we? This is like a level 20 zone. I think you did get a mount at level 20 by the time Kata was out. I don't quite remember. I am Rain Wolfrunner. Who might you be? Tyronus is dead? The lady weeps softly for the loss of her friend, then composes herself after a moment. We must see to it that his sacrifice was not in vain. Are you willing to see this through, rogue? Very well. Allow me some time to think about how we should proceed. I will know shortly. Alright. Directly to the north of Astranar are the Thistlefur Furbolg. My scouts report their numbers have grown greatly over the past few months. If they grow too great, they may find the courage to attack Astranar directly. Go to Thistlefur village and kill as many of their kind as you can. I shall remain here in Astranar and await word from you. Elune be with you, rogue. This is Black Fathom Deeps. I don't actually want to do that. Actually, I'll take the quest, but we're not going to do it. That's a dungeon quest. Oh, I think it's the dungeon quest up there. I think so. Maybe it's actually in the dungeon itself. But yeah, the Kata zones are actually quite good. And I think the Wad zones are really good. And so, like I said, the mop zones I was mentioning at the start of the stream, I think those ones are really good as well. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed Jade Forest. Oh, it's fantastic. The only problem is that, at least before they did this rework of leveling, you had to do Jade Forest first every time you went to Wad. So you do get a bit burnt. If you, or not Wad, Mop. Because it was the first zone and there was no alternative. It's like everyone had to go through Jade Forest. Whereas with Cataclysm, with Wrath of the Lich King, you had a choice. I must apologize, for I have no time to speak. My child Relara is deathly ill. This is from Arendil? His skills with herbs and healing is great. His cure gives me hope when before I had little.
What brings you here?
Father, are you there? I'm hungry. Can I have some stew? What? You're awake? Your cure must have worked. Thank you, These Liro. You're welcome. Very welcome. Oh, it's on. Uh-oh. I'd hoped Arendil's cure would save Relara, but I fear it only slowed the disease running through her. We must find more powerful medicine. Thankfully, Arendil spoke to me of further remedies should this first one fail. Elune's tear is a type of stone that rests in only one place, The remains of Iris Lake, destroyed by the eruption of Thunder Peak northeast of Astronar. Arendil said the stone will wash away corruption. Please, Thesliro, bring me Elune's tear, and pray it will end my child's sickness. Alright, I'll do that. Oh, yeah. WoD Zone? No, WoD Zones are good. People really hated WoD because it had no endgame content, but the leveling was fantastic. And the garrison for the first couple of months was fantastic. Anyone that tells you otherwise is just, they're just viewing it through the perspective of how WoD came to be seen at a later date. I'll tell you for a fact, just as someone who's actually played them, and as someone who played during the start of WoD, everyone loved WoD for like the first couple of months. They thought it was like the best shit ever. And then everyone hated it after that once they realized there was like nothing to do at max level. And they barely added anything to the expansion after that. It was the worst expansion overall. But the leveling was amazing. Under the supervision of Architect Nemos and Vindicator Vidar, my people are revitalizing an old Night Elf outpost in the eastern part of Ashenvale. The task of building won't be easy, Thesliro, for the challenges and enemies they face are many. I know Architect Nemos and his compatriots at Forest Song would appreciate any help they can get, and he has asked me to send any interested women his way. Speak to me again. I'll arrange for fast transport for you to their location. Now we're okay for now, thank you though.
Hello.
Rogue, Astronar's burning. Quickly, take this bucket of water, put out the fires before there's nothing left.
Watch over.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, so it is. Sorry, I wasn't really looking.
Acquired a follower.
Geyser DK, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Apparently I didn't actually extinguish that fire. That sucks. What about this one? Ah! Yo, these buckets of water you gave me aren't really very good. This isn't good. There we got one of them. There's another one, alright. Same tier of Elune from Legion? I don't know. We'll find out. Cassia's OP. Yeah, dude, she is. Maybe not OP, but Cassia's very strong and very underrated, and she always has been. I mean, obviously, when you're picking her, you do want to get some value out of her basic, her trait. So you want the enemy team to have a fair bit of basic attacking heroes. But I mean, like, Valo is super popular for ages. Greymane has been super popular for like, there's so many heroes that she's good against. Cassia is like one of the most underrated heroes in Here's the Storm at the moment. She is real good. I'm kind of sad that people know it, or are working it out now. Because I love playing Cassia. Cassia's my bae. She's like one of my favorite heroes. She's got such a great kit. Her kit's really fun. Like Vala, her kit is just, it works. It's just a fun kit to play with. And Maiev is OP, well yeah. Maiev ought to be banned in every game though, otherwise the team captain is really, really bad.
What brings you here?
Thank you. Now it's time to deal with the Horde. The fires are mostly contained, but we have to do something about those Wind Riders. Quick, Thesliro, you have to jump into one of our glaive throwers and return fire.
Del Nades.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, there's one here. Get out of here. If I snipe this guy, we gotta lead him. We gotta lead it. Okay, we gotta lead him real, like a lot. How about we just snipe this one that's like flying in a straight line? Yeah! Oh, sharpshooter! Oh, we just killed two with one glaive. Godkeks. Come at me. Yeah, you better run. Oh wait, no, you're coming towards me. How did I miss that? That was definitely a hit. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is my town. Oh, we actually have energy. Oh, I can't just spam like crazy. Yeah, Cassia works really well against a lot of popular heroes, exactly. Yeah, Hanzo wasn't OP on release, then they buffed. Or well, I mean, Hanzo was strong on release, then they buffed him loads. Who knows why? But they did. They saw it wise to buff Hanzo. I think Hanzo's probably actually pretty balanced with the last patch. I mean, he's still strong, but I think with the last patch, like nerfing that armor talent that they for some reason gave him. Like, what were they thinking? They gave him this talent at level 7 that just shreds off massive amounts of armor. Like, what was that? That was just that. Dude totally sped up to dodge your glaive there. That was slick. Like, that was just mental. I don't know what they were thinking. Hey, they totally speed up to dodge the glaives. Crafty. There, you're dead now. I don't know what they were thinking. At least they've somewhat fixed it. Regilis has come online. Oh, this mount actually ironically matches us real good. I did not do that intentionally. Nice, though. We're saved! You shot down enough of them, we should be able to handle the rest. I cannot thank you enough, these Liro.
Farewell.
We just saved Astronar. Boom. Does it phase it? Oh, it does! Oh, nice. It's phased. I like that. I wish they had more phasing in the game. Like, all the fires are gone, and no more Wind Riders. Awesome. Blizzard, more phasing, please. And thank you. Let's go kill some Furbolg, shall we? Oh yeah, Garrosh was nowhere near... No, Garrosh was not as broken as Maiev. Maiev is by far the most broken. Here are they for... I think that... let me see. Off the top of my head, I think Malthael was the last one that was as obnoxiously OP. Malthael was so OP when he was released. It wasn't even funny. They had to nerf... They've just been nerfing him consistently since then. It's very sad. Because I like Malthael. As you search through the belongings of the dead furbolgs lying before you, a small charm, very obviously created by trolls, spills out onto the ground. Touching the charm, you immediately get a sense that something is not right about the wood. A feeling of unease, of corruption permeates the object. Wrapping it in some spare cloth, you put it in your pack and resolve to show it to Rain Wolfrunner the next time you find yourself an astronaut. Roger that. Yeah, Zool was also kind of OP, but I don't know, people just don't like Zool, so it wasn't so bad because nobody played him. I'm all purple, I'm all voidy. And then... melts back to normal elf. So good. So good. Now, people don't play Zool that much. But yeah, Zool was really, really strong as well. They had to nerf him down a lot. Oh, actually, and then... That means who else was super OP? I mean, we've had a bunch of heroes that have been super OP. I remember Li Ming being super OP on release. That was a long time ago. And she was also pretty broken. But that was ages ago. Oh yeah, Zarya, that's right. Zarya was terrible when she first came to the game. Then they instantly, within like a day, buffed her and made her disgustingly broken as well. I remember that, yeah. That was pretty recent too. That was a huge mistake. I think they learned from the Zarya incident. They don't normally change heroes that much or that drastically or that quickly anymore. Well, then again, they did overbuff Hanzo as well. So maybe they didn't learn. But like, they obviously changed Maiev super fast. They nerfed her like instantly within a couple of days. Which is smart because she was so broken. But she's still, they're gonna nerf her more. But at least it's a step in the right direction. Oh, that's right. Ragnaros is OP on release. So Leoric? Yeah, I don't remember. I wasn't playing when they released Leoric. That was a long time ago. So I don't remember that one. But that is correct. Ragnaros is pretty broke. Pretty broken. And that was fairly recent. I think Malthael would definitely stand out as the most broken. Maybe Ragnaros as well. He was pretty damn powerful. Then, yeah, Zarya after she was buffed. There's been a few large missteps in terms of balance on release. I'd say the Zarya one was the worst because they just overbuffed her so much. That was just like, Blizzard, why? Though Maiev is like just so blatantly overpowered. It's like I genuinely don't know what they're thinking with Maiev. Like, she's so obviously OP. It's like she's as tanky, she's tankier than most warriors, you know? Like, what are you doing? She's got so much HP. Like, they gave her 15 armor as well? Like, what are you thinking? Now, of course, they've removed all of her armor. They reduced it to 10. Then they reduced it to none. She got no armor. But it's like, how could you possibly think that was a good idea?
Too far away.
How could you possibly think that's a good idea, Blaze? It's so obviously not a good idea. Oh, bro, chill. This guy's like frenzying. It's not good. This is not good, team. It might be the end for me. Ah, that frenzying? No, they're dead. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with Maiev. And like her basic attacks hit like a truck. It's just like all of her base stats are so high. That's one of the big, it's not even her abilities necessarily, though they are very strong as well. But like her base stats are so high. Like what? What? Just what? What? The orc was broken, he could res instantly. Kael'thas, yeah, apparently Kael'thas, again, I wasn't playing when Kael'thas released, but he was super broken. And then, of course, like some hero reworks, they can be super broken when they first happen as well. But yeah. Like, I remember the Kael'thas rework. That was hilarious. That was during Season 2 of Heroes of the Storm. When they reworked Kael'thas. And you could literally just... He was so OP. It was fantastic. It was great because I got to first pick him a few times. It was just like, thanks for the free rank points. I think that was one of the seasons where I bothered going to Grandmaster. And certainly Kael'thas made that pretty easy. Same thing with Malthael. I remember Malthael was just like, thanks for the free rank points, enemy team. Like, the heroes were that broken. But yeah, Kael'thas was ridiculous when they reworked him as well. I think he was broken, even more broken on release. I don't know. Yeah. There have been a few balancing mishaps. Generally speaking, the new heroes tend to be pretty okay. Like, they're not awfully balanced. But Maiev just... That's why Maiev really stands out to me as just like a... What? Oh. I didn't realize you could drive these things. Look at that doggo. He's having a great time. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's having a great time. Yeah, Maiev was just like, sorry, what? What is going on here?
What brings you here?
Well done, these Liro. We are under constant threat from the Furbolg. Hopefully this will keep them at bay for a bit longer. What's troubling you, rogue? A troll charm? What are the Furbolg doing with such a thing? You're right. It does have a feeling of corruption about it. Even I can sense that. There's someone here who might be able to help. The man standing right across from me is known as Hephaestus Pilgrim. He's one of the Worgen. He and his sister came to Ashenvale not long ago, looking for a place to live. From what little I've been able to glean, he's interested in trying to help the Earthen Ring with the Cataclysm. His sister is even more powerful. She's gone east to try and help the shaman deal with the volcano. Perhaps he can help. Take this charm over to him and see what he thinks. Oh, there he is.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Oh, nice voice. The Worgen gives you a blank look as you walk up to him. Looking down at the wooden carving in your extended hand, the Worgen reaches out to take it.
The Furbolg covet that which does not belong to them.
He turns the charm over in his hand, then discards it.
There is a property to the carving that slowly corrupts those that aren't trolls. As I understand it, the Furbolg have done this sort of thing before. Some never learn. No doubt they hoard most of the charms in Thistlefur Hold above their village to the north.
Your chin up, eh?
Oh my god. Right, I'm not doing that voice again. My throat. My poor throat. So we can do both of these on the way. My throat, that hurt. I'm already talking enough. Don't need to be doing these harsh voices. We can make him like a valley girl. This could be like the Worgen voice. Oh my god. I'm so angsty turning into a wolf. Oh, it's like a horde camp. Huh. Oh, we don't need to go there. Not yet. Excuse me, Mr. Furbolg. Let's use sprint, get through here a little bit more quickly. I think we want to go through here? No, I'm not sure which way to go, to be honest. But let's go this way. In beta, everyone can load? Oh, this is the wrong way. Regis, why do you keep coming online and offline? What's going on? Well, 73. Oh, my sweet summer child. 73. Didn't you say you were almost 110? You're not almost 110. My sweet summer child. But yeah, people were asking if I'm in the Battle for Azeroth Alpha. I'm not, because I'm not a WoW YouTuber. I'm a Heroes of the Storm YouTuber, for the most part.
Yes, I speak your tongue, Void Elf. We Furbolg have been through this kind of corruption before. Not long ago, our leader stole the idol of Remulos. The demon-tainted thing had ensorcelled the entire tribe. Our redemption was barely delivered by a druid known as Brol Bearmantle. But this time we did not steal. The trolls of Zoramgar gave us the charms, as a sign of friendship. A deadly friendship, it would seem. Our chief, Dal Bloodclaw, is too far gone. Enter the hold, return with his charm.
Gotcha. Oh, your demon hunter is like nearly max level. Gotcha. They would be, seeing as they start at level 100. Oh, looks like someone's in here and killing stuff already. I want to get over that side. There's a bridge here. Oh, these are what we need to pick up. Best quality of life thing for a rogue is that stealth is like a 1 second cooldown. 2 second cooldown. Oh my god. I remember it used to have like a 10-second cooldown. Whereas now I can just like hop out, pick something up, pop right back into stealth. And yeah, basically just sneak in and just take all this stuff without having to fight anything. It's actually amazing. Wait, what am I supposed to be fighting here? Is there supposed to be a dude here? Oh, maybe he's deeper. Let's see. Also, taking any damage like that would knock you out of stealth. Doesn't do it anymore. Super good as well. Oh, this is the dude. You got someone locked up there, I see. Very inconsiderate of you, Mr. Bloodclaw. He does hurt a fair bit. Let's stun him. So these quests are definitely getting a lot more challenging. I like it. Oh, Jesus, he hurts a lot. Holy hell, son. Jesus. We should have used Riposte against that guy. I didn't realize he'd do so much damage. Rules Snowhoof. Sorry, you're getting left in there. Apparently, I'm not letting you go. I don't have the quest, so you could just stay there. Also, you don't lose movement speed while you're in stealth these days either, which is quite nice. Quite nice. Beep. Not here for you. I'm here for your troll charms. Anyone?
Anyone got any of them troll charms?
Sleep. I think Sap also used to have like a 1 minute cooldown. It used to have a cooldown as well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm out of range.
No longer does it have a cooldown. It is glorious.
Toddle! We're in stealth, dude! Don't give me away! Bad Toddle. Oh, Toddle, he saw you. Lucky you're small. Alright.
Well, the future of the Thistlefer rests upon your shoulders, Void Elf. What was done had to be done. As our leader, Dal's sickness from the troll charms was destroying us, it was better for the health and dignity of the tribe that it was you, outsider. This way there will be no civil war amongst us. We will easily find new leadership. Hopefully one that does not have a tendency to so easily trust outsiders. Perhaps I am guilty of this as well. Here, allow me to repay the debt we owe you before we part ways.
Thank you. Actually, that's, oh, Innkeeper's daughter. I don't know if does this have a different animation? This is a toy. It seems to be the exact, maybe there's a different, it seems to be just basically a Hearthstone. And it shares the cooldown. I don't know why they're different. Got a cool name, but seems to be the exact same. Oh shit! Hey, Nubkeks may have forgotten to... Whee! I may have forgotten to set my Hearthstone to Astronaut. We'll get back.
I am honored.
Okay, back to Astronaut, please. Oh, it's a direct flight path. That's good. That should speed it up a little. That should speed it up a little bit. Rookie mistake. Back into game. There we go. Now, what level am I now? 33. I wanted to check Shadow Step. I don't think we have it. What's the racial? Yeah, so the racial spatial rift, you throw out this like shadow rifty thing, and it will go forwards for a fair distance, and then you can reactivate it to teleport to it. It's pretty good actually. So you could do some pretty fancy things with that. Gouge. Okay. Yeah, we don't get Shadow Step. That's a pity. Roll the bones at level 40. Green Eyes rank 2. 4 times normal damage with crits. Nice. Combat potency level 50. Restless Blades. Okay. When do we get that? Oh, Vanishes there. Adrenaline Rush is level 56. That's like our big damage cooldown. Way more energy regen and attack speed. But our mastery is kind of important as well. This is like a chance to trigger an offhand strike, which then can trigger combat potency. Offhand attacks, giving you more energy. They kind of synergize, kind of niftily. What's sprint rank 2? Here's the cooldown. Oh, okay. Fleet-footed. More movement speed. If any good talents coming up? Oh, it gets vigor. More max energy. That'll let us burst people down pretty quick. More energy regen. More combo points. Don't need that for leveling. More combo points. Finishing move. Do more damage. It's not bad. I think we'll get vigor for leveling. I think that's going to be the best for leveling. Iron Stomach increases our healing. Elusiveness. Cheat Death. Again, for leveling, I think Iron Stomach. Okay. Got a few things going up soon. So yeah, Vigor would be real nice. Like 50 bonus max energy is going to be great. We've got, what? We've got 100 now. Pretty big deal. That's like a whole extra Saber Slash. Just for free. It's pretty awesome. Spatial Rift? Yeah, Spatial Rift, it does seem like it could be really good. Especially for casters. Like, as a rogue, sorry, rogue's not the best class for Void Elf, but they also have this, what's it called? Tropic Embrace, right? So your ability, oh no. Where is it? Preternatural Calm, that's the one. Your spell casts are not delayed by taking damage. So they'd be very good with casters. Like, I'd say a mage Void Elf in particular be really strong because you got like 2 blinks. You also have Spatial Rift and your cast can't be delayed. Like, that's just disgusting. You've got so much mobility with that in PvP. You could really abuse that. Like, there's just going to be some classes that just... How did they deal with that? Like, having a character having 2 blinks and a space... I mean, it's on a long cooldown, for sure. But, like, you could use that to do some nasty-ass dodges. Or then, alternatively, go on a caster that has, like, almost no mobility, like a priest. And just be like, okay, now I've got a blink, which I wouldn't have had before. Is there no Hearthstone here? There should be. I think I just missed the end last time. Basically, Void Elves are... Yeah, I think Void Elves are a really good race, just in general. For most characters. For most things. Yeah, they're just super strong.
What can I do for you?
Do you think you retrieved all the troll charms from Thistlefur Hold? If any are left behind, the Thistlefur tribe will continue to be influenced by them. Eventually, they will attack this place.
He nods slowly as he looks you straight in the eye.
You've likely saved the Thistlefur from themselves, at least in the short run. If they can keep from stealing objects of power that don't belong to them, that is. I understand that the Night Elves are having problems with the other Furbolg tribe to the south. That's something that Rain is going to want to speak to you about. However, there are more immediate concerns I would ask for your help with.
He stares at you intently before launching into his request.
Volcano threatens to engulf all of Ashenvale if we do not act quickly. Let me assure you, this was no natural eruption. My sister Sabina is powerful. She's gone east to the edge of Thunder Peak's lava flow, just north of the road to enlist the aid of other elements against the Fire Lord that has caused this destruction. Please, Lero, go to her. Give her what assistance you can.
By a common enemy.
Roger, roger. Okay.
Goddess bless you.
No, I want to make this in my home. Actually, how are we doing in terms of bag space? Not too bad. We got the bigger backpack that they added with the authenticator, which is cool. Let's get the Zaloon's tier on the way, shall we? Humans are the most interesting race in WoW. Yeah, about that. I mean, I think the humans are really good, and they got some good racials as well. Like, the 10% rep gain is real nice for rep grinding. So if you care about mounts and that sort of stuff, that's pretty damn good. What's the best way up here? I don't know, let's just go this way. So yeah, humans do have some pretty good stuff, to be fair. Night Elves, not bad with Shadow Meld. How do we get up here? Oh, there's a big fire dude. That's not good. Lord Magmathar. We can fight him from the looks of it. Ah, shit. Fucking spider. Die, Spooter. Forsaken Master Race? Yeah, I can see the Forsaken being pretty good. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. My shortcut did not work out, team. It did not work out at all. Shit. Kind of hard to get up there. Bloody hell. Alright, let's go to this one instead. We'll go the long way. No spooters. Bad spooters.
Like moths to the flame.
I think the Fire Lord dude likes fire. Huh, what a surprise. The path is not too good. I should add climbing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get flying at level 60. I think we actually come with a bunch of flying stuff by default, do we not? Oh, no, it doesn't look like we do. I mean, I've obviously got flying in the Broken Isles. I've got flying in Draenor. I guess I'll have to buy the flying stuff. We're level 40. Okay. Well, 60 is flying. The extra riding. Then 70 for faster flying, 80 for the fastest. Alright. And we could buy flying for Wrath of the Lich King as well.
My brother must have sent you. He wouldn't have done so unless you're capable of doing what must be done. For all our sakes, I hope he's right. The elementals here are now my allies. You must do as they ask if we're to prevent the destruction of the rest of Ashenvale.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Hey, elementals. Let's speak to Core. The massive earth elemental gazes down upon you.
The flow of lava must be stopped if we are to prevail. I will grant you a portion of my power. Use it to fill the lava fissures.
Okay. What do you have to say?
Splish splash. Lord Magmatar's minions must first be dealt with if we're to retake this area.
This accent's so bad. I'm trying to do like, you know, the fishy people from Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic? If you remember that, that's what I think of this guy as. What are they called?
Put a stop to the fiery destruction of the forest. The lava ragers on the flow to the north are strengthened by being on their own element. I fear that on your own, you won't have much chance against them. When you are ready, speak to me again. I will summon one of my own to assist you.
Alright, we might have to think of a different accent for him. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Hey, Roberto. You love it, Roberto. You love it. It's authentic Nubkeks voice acting. These enemies are getting a lot tougher. Flame strike, nuh-uh. This lava rager's got quite a. This guy, why does he have so much HP? What the hell? Level 33? Okay, stuff's getting harder. Can't pummel that one. Oh, if we pull a second one, we might actually be in some trouble. Kick that. Lava Rager, you're strong. Now you're dead. Alright, hang on. We want to do this right. Oh shit. Ow! I guess because we got a pet thing helping us, that helps a lot. No. Kick that. Oh, these guys are elites? Oh, they are elites. You are correct. Yeah, that's why it's hard. I didn't see that. "100% real authentic Nub vocals, now only $9.99 with your local Twitch issue." Exactly. Oh, I totally effed up that kick. That missed. Ah! Shoot him! That flame strike is definitely gonna hit. Oh well. I'm Thieslero the Brave. What do I care? Oh, our thing's almost dead. No, Freezing Surger! Oh no, he's not. He's fine. Freezing Surger's got loads of HP. And up, since there's no raid tonight, you want to do some group viewer shit? Keeping to WoW for that anniversary. I didn't realize there's no raid tonight. I don't know. What suggestions do you have for stuff to do? What are your suggestions? I'm open to ideas. Come here, Mr. Lava Rager. DM interrupt. Oh, these skills, man. These skills. This will be a... Yeah, Outlaw's not super fun against these. We're just lacking too many of our interesting abilities. Oh well. These would be quite fun. It's with these mobs living. Can't stun him. With them living longer, this would be quite a fun one to play like assassination or subtlety against. It'd be quite fun here. But I'm not setting up the stuff for it, so we're just gonna play as outlaw. I think outlaw. Yeah, outlaw's good, man. Like, what's the point in playing assassination when most mobs die faster than your dots? Same with sub. They both have dots as a core part of their kit. Outlaw is just upfront slashy. It's much better for leveling, at least at low levels. I might switch once we get to a higher level, but for now, this is just a smart choice. Hey, Mr. Rager, Lava Rager. I need to move these combo points onto this bar. It's kind of annoying. I also totally missed that interrupt. Oh well. Already. Does Fighter Chow work at lower levels? I mean, we don't particularly need it, but good to know. We went into like void form there, kind of out of. We were still in stealth when we hit void form that time, intriguingly. Oh yeah, I used to play. Rogue is like my main, and for most of Warlords of Draenor, so don't worry. I know how to play. I can play all the specs. It's fine. I'll probably play subtlety. I'm really excited actually because they're bringing back like exposed weakness and some of the more interesting stuff. Sub was super fun in WoD. Then they simplified it for Legion, and I didn't like it. And they added all the shadowy stuff. But now I'm a Void Elf, and like the shadowy stuff actually kind of fits. Yeah, I'm thinking sub might be really fun to play again in the next X-Pack. Fucked up that kick as well. But yeah, Assassination I was never a huge fan of, but sub was awesome. I think the new Assassination actually looks like it could be quite fun. But yeah, used to like sub a lot. I'm really effing up these kicks. I feel like I've got a little bit of lag or something. I don't know. I guess I'll just try kick stuff sooner. But I quite like combat. Now, I've never played Outlaw before, but combat was quite fun. The fun thing about combat was reducing all your cooldowns. What's it called now? It's called Restless Blades now. They're reducing the cooldown of your stuff. It used to also reduce the cooldown of, what's it called? Killing Spree, but Killing Spree is now a talent. But that used to be quite fun, is you just be like blasting through your abilities super fast. That was quite enjoyable. It's like be spamming loads, and it'd just be awesome to like build up your casts real fast. It was like one of those specs where it's like, oh, you really do want to use everything on cooldown, and then you get your cooldowns back faster. The more cooldowns you use, the more cooldowns you have. That sort of thing. It was quite awesome. I had great AoE and cleave damage. So I played sub for like single target, and maybe a bit of multi-dotting, and then switched to like combat, as it used to be for the multi-target bursty stuff. Oh, so the raids aren't not raiding much anymore until BFA? That's okay. I certainly want to do the raid, the Ulduar raid.
Done. Well done, Void Elf. Lord Magmathar's fire is now trapped, restrained within the earth once more.
Welcome. Aw, here's our bay. What?
Arctanus, you acquitted yourself well in battle on the field. However, I'm afraid Lord Magmatar has taken notice of you and the destruction you've wreaked upon his minions. You will have to deal with him, or he's sure to burn you alive. Zero.
Okay. Oh, the vortex.
The time has come, Thieslero. When you have sealed yourself, we will speak again. I will summon forth a whirling vortex to speed your way up to the skies over Thunder Peak. Channel the power of the earthen ring through the elemental to slay Lord Magmathar, so we may bring him into balance once more.
Yo, let's do it. You guys love the voice. Don't lie to me. I know you love the voice. What we got here? Sky lightning. Blast him with lightning.
I must get closer.
Vortex vengeance. That sounds great. Hit him with some vortex vengeance. Let's hit him with extinguished flames. Oh shit. Oh, we got immolated. Oh, okay. I see what this is. What's this? Return to the vortex. Okay. Do we want to just we want to hit him with this on cooldown. We want to use this to remove that debuff. And we want to spam number 1. Oh, this is intense. Oh, get rid of that debuff. Don't want to die here. What's he doing? Oh, he's trying to trigger an attack that would do more damage if we got the debuff on us. Oh, this is action-packed combat. Oh, remove that debuff. Boom. The questing add-on is called Immersion. Yep. It's real good. There's no more Cloister, Maladies, Akia, Bevy, Acacia. Ah. And I'm gone too. So yeah, basically everyone's gone. Ah, okay. So everyone took a break? Oh well. I think it's pretty understandable. I mean,
Get gabbing or get going.
It is done. The power of fire subdued. The 4 elements are returned to harmony. You have saved the rest of Ashenvale through your brave and selfless actions, Thieslero. You have earned our thanks.
You're welcome. Got some Subduer's gloves. They look kind of cool, actually. Oh, we'd already knew them.
Long live Greymane.
Long live Greymane, indeed. Bringing harmony to the elements. So, in terms of our... Oh, we actually skipped a few there. Oh shit, we still have to get this thing. Okay, let's go get this Loons tier. Now, this is kind of annoying. So I don't have Vanish. Want to buy Vanish, please. What level do I get Vanish? 48. Vanish is the best, because you can just like run to a quest objective. Like I can just run through a whole pack of mobs, pull them all, get to the objective and vanish, and then we just de-aggro them. It's fantastic. We did raid for several months straight. Yeah, it is fair. I mean, Maladies is still playing, right? And I presume they're still playing. Like, shit, we've aggroed something. This looks like a thing we need. Loons tier. But yeah, I mean, if we can get people back to do the thing tomorrow, if people are into that or up for it, I'd be up for it. Ah, Lava Rager. Alright, let's Hearthstone out of here. We could run back, but F that. I'm really up for doing that raid next week. I think it'd be a lot of fun, Oldwire. But I like a lot of people, like once we're done. I mean, I think that I wouldn't be entirely surprised, and I hope Blizzard does add another like mini raid or something before BFA releases, because it might not be out until September, and I get really bored of doing Antorus until then. It'd be kind of fun to have something else. I'll probably come back as well to. I need to get my heroic Antorus mount before ahead of the curve. I need to get ahead of the curve at some stage, but I'll do that as far to the end as I can, because it gets easier and easier.
Islero, did you find the remains of the lake? Do you have the tear? Oh, you found it. Odd, it looks tarnished somehow. I'll place the tear in a stew and pray it will cure her. Thank you, Thislero.
Good luck, friend. I am listening.
Alright, let's see how this works.
Eat this, my daughter. It will help you feel better.
Oh, Akia left? Really? Oh, why?
Ishnuala.
I'm gonna guess probably because of Uter Boy. Oh god, okay. It didn't work. Sorrowful and resigned expression upon his face, Valturas removes the tear from the soup and gently watches it. The eruption of Thunder Peak must have affected it in some way. You must take the tear to the Moonwell of Purity, which still lies intact, protected by the goddess's power, at the southeast base of the volcano. There you'll wash it in the sacred waters of Elune. What happens beyond that, I cannot say. I fear for my daughter's life. It is in your hands now, Theslero. You think that he could do this himself and get someone else to mind his daughter? I guess he doesn't want to leave her side, but I don't know.
Hello.
Oh well. Ah, there you are, Theslero. I've pored over the notes Tyronus made, and it sounds like your next course of action is to find the other pieces of Dartol's rod. I'd start by heading east along the road to Rainwood Tower. A dryad there named Shealdrin is better suited to guide you. Seek her out. Keep the gem with you. Shealdrin will need it if she's to help you recreate the rod.
Farewell.
Okay. Might pop down here, get the turn in my hero's call thingy. But we're not going to go through. But while we're there, we can head over. Up for Payday 2. I don't think I have it installed. I don't think I have it installed at the moment. This is the way that you used to go to get to Warsan Gulch, was it not? I think it was. Let's go. Oh shit, a bear. Where the bear? This isn't quite where Warsan Gulch was. I think Warsan Gulch is like here. But I remember you had to physically go there back in the day. You had to physically go there back in there. Yeah, that's a Payday 2 is a pain in the arse to download. Ridiculous.
How may I help?
Alright, Hero's Call. Alright, great. I just want to turn that in. Where the flight path at? I think I've got... Oh, yeah, I don't have this flight path. There we go. It does only give you like one in each zone. We've got it now, so we can just fly back here when we're ready to go to Stone Talon. That saves us a bit of a trek. I would install it on an SSD. I am running an SSD. Oh, we got Gouge as well. Nice. The Gouge is like a 10-second cooldown. Incapacitate something for 4 seconds. Nice for interrupting spells and a little bit of CC. Oh, we're being attacked by a bear. Oh, we're being attacked by 2 bear. These are horde symbols. That's... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hey, I can't go into stealth either. Oh, I could for a split second. I missed my opportunity. Run! Run, run, run!
You have acquired a follower.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Rambrooks, thank you for following. Ooh, Magica. Yeah, Magica's good fun. I like Magica as well. Run, run, run! Goblins! Fucking prawns. Not prawns. Green Vulpera! What is this? Hair shaved Vulpera. That's what a Vulpera looks like when you take off her fur. The goblin inside. Oh, hello, friend. Chief Bombardier Sploder. That's a good name. Does this give a combo point? It does. Good to know. Gouge him. Get our energy back. Bang. Nice. That is like min-maxing energy gains, boys. Gouge him to get our 5th combo point. It's super cheap energy-wise. That our energy regen ends up being super efficient. This is clearly the biggest explosive you've ever laid eyes upon. What in the world could the goblins be thinking about bombing with such a monstrosity? To your eye, the thing looks like it's almost complete. The goblins appear to have built it well. Looks as if it's impervious to any damage you could do to it. Certainly too big for you to carry out of here. You better report the bomb to Huntress Jalin at Stardust Spire to the southwest. Oh, it's just down there. Okay, haha.
Yo, these goblins have a big-ass bomb. Yeah, building a big bomb over here. Don't mind us. We're just nice, friendly goblins. It's a friendship bomb. Definitely wouldn't use it to blow up the Night Elves. Blow up Ashenvale. Blow up nature.
Yeah, I might be up for Magicka. Let me see. Get to Rainwood Tower. I'll take a short break here, actually. Go to Rainwood Tower, take a bit of a break, have some dinner. And then I'll investigate stuff while having dinner. We'll try get this. We'll try get this Moon of Valoon and bring it back. A Tear of Valoon. I want to actually cure this girl before we stop, if we can.
Big bombs, Monk S. The bigger the better.
I'm curious to see. I want to actually cure this girl. I presume this would do it. One would think. One would hope. Hope against hope.
Hi.
Children. Hello, how are you? I'm Lunara. Oh, Rain sent you? It must be serious indeed. What can I help you with? I wish your tidings were better. Rain is correct. I know about Dartol's creation and the treants in the area. At least I once did. They've become corrupted now, their nature twisted. To find the next piece of the rod, you'll have to find the key to open the chest it's in. The wooden key is in one of the treants. Hey, come back! What the fuck? One key is in one of the treants, northeast of here, near the Fellwood border at the Howling Vale. Once you have it, look for a small glade through the tunnel at the Vale. The chest should be hidden around there. Alright. Now you can ask whoever, it's good. I and my sentinels have been ordered by Keeper Ordanus to stay here and hold the tower. So far, we've been able to repel the horde. Now they are going around us to directly attack the retreat to the north. The Keeper sent out his dryads to defend the tree. They do not seem to be much of a match for the vanguard of the Warsong Orcs. I need you to go out there and recover as many Laughing Sister corpses as you can. Take them to Helania inside the tree at the retreat. She'll know what to do. Roger that. Okay. Go this way. Laughing Sister corpses. Oh, here they are. I see. Bad Warsong Vanguard.
You kill my friends. Prepare to die.
Can I sap this guy? No, he's in combat. He's in combat. I know I've got gauge. Thank you, game. You guys can fight. It's fine.
Too far away.
No need to fight you. They really did a number here. They killed a whole lot of people. Not cool. Not cool, orcs. Ah.
I must get closer.
I love the Void Elf voice as well, like British. Like, I must get closer. Kind of British. Because I'm Void, and Void is evil. British people are evil. There is a High Mountain Tauren warrior riding around. A moose on a moose. It's like, when you touch the Void, your voice becomes British. Like, how did that happen? Because they didn't have British accents before they were Void Elves. Oh well. I'm amazed you broke through the Horde lines and managed to get in here, Void Elf. Thank you, Rogue. We have our hands full defending the retreat. When I can catch my breath, I'll see to it these sisters are returned to life, the goddess willing. You've demonstrated your prowess. We can use your help. Can you now? We've been using the power of the Forest Heart to defend the tree from the Horde, but its power is not without limit. We must use it to take the fight to them. Chedumbra, the great cat of the forest, prowls nearby. It is from her we shall draw our inspiration. You will become one with the shade of Shadumbra. You will take the essence of the Panther into you and lay waste to those who dare attack the might of Ashenvale.
The great outdoors.
Hey, let's do it. Oh, Rawr. Die. Meow. Meow, motherfucker. Can we swipe stuff, please? There we go. What do we got? Pounce. How does this work? So this swipes nearby enemies. That sounds great. This one rakes the target for some damage over time. Less exciting, but okay. This we pounce on someone. Alright. I think we just, realistically, we just spam Q and we're all good now. Just spam Q. Rarg!
I must get closer.
Rawr!
I do not have a target.
Cat! I'm a kitty cat. And I roar, 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 and I roar, roar, roar. Die already.
Target something first. I'm out of range. I require a target. Too far away.
Kill them all. It's a little bit clunky. But it's all good. There's a bunch of them up here. Rawr.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. Bang, bang, you're dead. Die already! Stop hitting me! There we go. Can I get up to these people? That'd be nice. We can just like cat our way through here. Relatively quick. I think they removed movement speed, didn't they? I think they're bringing movement speed back, which would be nice. It feels fairly fast. I presume this is the way I'm supposed to go. Return to Rainwood Retreat. Nah, we're fine. Gonna kick me out of cat mode. That's alright. So... this is awkward. How do I get in? Right. Can maybe sneak in. Oh, there's a cave. I see the cave. Okay, we need to go in this cave, clearly. Fair enough. So Stardust Spire is like, oh, that one down there is Stardust Spire. Gotcha. Power of Dartal's Rod is obviously what we're doing. Then the Satyr of Saturnar and the Corrupted Heart of the Forest must be over this way. Yeah, we do have to go a long way around to get to these places. Ah, a wooden key. Hello, sir. You have the wooden key. Mr. Ancient, sir. He did not have the wooden key. He had the wooden key. We need the iron shaft. Where might the iron shaft be? Through here, probably? We cannot sap these guys. Ooh, careful. They're not humanoids. The iron shaft. Okay. Oh, and this is not the way to get to the oh, shit. Can we get through? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. Maybe this way. Ah, we might be able to sneak through there, like there. Come on. Come on, game. Shit. No! What if we use our racial ability? Will that work? Let's try it. No, it got stuck. Alright, let's be super sneaky. Tell me I've got some tomes. Oh, shit, I've got no tomes. If we had grappling hook, we could grapple up. I need to buy some tomes with a clear mind. So close, yet so far! Balls to it. Can we get out this side? I think we can. God damn it. So how the hell do we get up there? I guess we go up this way? I'm so used to playing a warrior, you can just heroically stuff like that. Yeah, I'll have to get some scrolls. Grappling hook, I presume would work. Get us past that. Here we go, shortcut. Nice. Oh, we might be able to slip past. We might be able to slip through here. This looks pretty good. This should do the trick. Oh, or maybe there's an impassable wall. Ah, god damn it, there's an impassable wall. Fine. Fine, we'll go the whole way around then, game. You know, I wanted to go the whole way around. That was my plan all along. Thank you for giving me that option, game. Very kind of you. Very considerate of you. Motherfucker. Oh, we're trapped. We're trapped in a low resolution tree. Oh god. Oh, help me. Save me from the textures. Yeah, we're not getting past those mountains. Mountains, too strong. Well, we can turn in these quests on the way, I suppose. Damn it. Damn it anyway. Right, yeah, let's turn in these quests. Oh, he might aggro us. That's fine, we can just ignore him. Oops. Zagosh. Alright, if you say so.
Hello.
A brutal display, but one fitting for the enemies of Ashenvale. The Horde dares to think they can take our beloved forest away from us. They are fatally mistaken. You've saved Rainwood from destruction, Thieves Liro. Surely we can find a reward suitable for our champion. Thanks. The battle against the Horde isn't being waged from Rainwood Tower alone, Thieves Liro. There's a more substantial Silverwing Sentinel presence at Silverwing Grove to the southeast, near the border with the Barrens. From the Grove, Sentinel Farsong directs our efforts against those who destroy our lands. I'm a bit late in sending my latest report to her, but also hesitant to leave the tower unattended. I'm in dire need of your help in getting this report to her as soon as possible. Okay. I got a few other quests to do before that, but... Oh, and that's where... Oh no, it's down there. I don't think there's a flight path there. It upsets me that the Treants have become corrupt. I wish I could do more to help them. I'm pleased to see you back, Thieves Liro. The last piece of the rod is held by the Druids of the Claw. I asked their leader, Oso Bramblescar, to give it to me, but he and the Guardians nearly killed me. Clearly they were too affected by the Horde's corruption of the Forest Heart. But I have an idea for how you can get into Oso's cave and grab the pommel. Ever since I was a fawn, I've been pretty good at playing possum. It works great against bears. I can teach you. Go east to the Shady Nook, and if they try to get you, use my technique. Alright. We could do that on the way. Shady Nook. We could play possum. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, the big bear. Hey, Oso Bramblescar. Oh, he's rather elite. All right, Oso. I think we're not supposed to fight this dude.
stupid bear. Stealth, boys. Stealth. How am I doing with our Nasus rep, actually? Oh, we're in Revered. Alright, alright. One thing I discovered, there's no barber shop in Darnassus. At least I couldn't find one. I had to go to Stormwind to get to the barber shop. My character.
What is nature's call?
You got it? Wonderful for you! And for Rain! I guess we'll have to see about reassembling it, won't we? We will. Some possum foot boots. I suggest you find Rain and let her know the rod is finished. I'm sure she'll know what your next course should be. Be careful. I sense a great deal of power within it for both good and ill. I hope you and Rain know what you're doing. Good luck, Theslero. Alright, and that's back there. Excellent. Well, let's go... Let's go grab the... Let's go to this Moonwell. Long last. We'll find the Moonwell. Moonwell we've always wanted to visit, but never could. Yes, here's the path. Here is the path. Are any good games on tonight on HGC? I presume the people who would be interested are probably watching that instead. Oh, Moonwell. I quite enjoyed the Dignitas game yesterday, though. It was a total one-sided stomp. But it was interesting to see. Oh, this is a nice Moonwell. Hello. Bada bing, bada boom. Dousing the tear within the Moonwell, the waters begin to glow and churn with startling activity. A voice inside the Moonwell flows over your mind, bringing you a perfect sense of peace. You seek to cure a child, but know that all things come at a cost. To the east lies Rainwood Tower. Standing outside the tower next to my Moonwell is one who has fallen into corruption. Avarice Ill-Whisper seeks forgiveness and redemption, Theslero. Will you help him attain that which he desires, and in so doing achieve your own goal? Okay. We really should have come here first, or being sent back. He who would be forgiven. Interesting. Oh, look at that. If we missed this, it would give us the quest back here. Okay, back. Here we go. Whoops. I mean, I suppose I could talk to, like, Heroes of the Storm community managers and see if they could get me an invite to Battle for Azeroth Alpha, but it's probably a bit of a stretch. I don't know. There's no harm in asking, I guess. And then I could give you some alpha coverage, which would be kind of fun. People might really like that. Hello. Oh, he's a satyr. Hello. The satyr sneers, but when he realizes you're not here to chastise him, he changes his expression.
Finally, my redemption is at hand. I have waited long for this day, and I think I know how to help you in turn. My former clan, the Fell Musk of Nightrun, raised Fallen Sky Lake some time ago, stealing the moonstones that were unique to the area. Those moonstones are known to have great healing properties, and surely can be used to cure the little girl that lies sick in Astronar. Nightrun rests up the road to the east that runs north. There are multiple paths that lead into the hills on the eastern side. It is there you'll find my unrepentant brethren. They will have what you seek. Okay. Pull on your contacts. Get in that alpha. Feels good, man. Alright. For you, Roberto. For you. Now, I'll certainly try, because it would be pretty cool. So, we can maybe get up the mountain here. Let's try it.
shortcut. Otherwise we go around and up, but that seems tedious. Yeah. It would be quite fun to get into the alpha. What sort of stuff should I do? Like, I could look at the classes. I don't want to really... That's the thing. I don't want to super spoil it for myself. I like to preserve as much of the story as possible. That's one of the downsides of covering the alpha. That you're playing through the game in an unfinished state. But it'd be kind of cool to see, like, oh, this is what the classes are like. These are new abilities. This is what this stuff looks like. No real harm, I suppose. So these guys... Oh, we just have to kill a bunch of them. Gotcha. Roger, roger. Felmusk is a pretty bad name. If I was naming my clan of satyr people, I would not call them Felmusk. I'd not call them anything to do with musk. It's not very appealing. With a musk. Musketeers, maybe. That's a different kind of musk. One to go. And we got it. Let's get out of here. Oh, looks like we got rogued by a rogue. Our roguish ways turned against us. Feels like to be on the receiving end of a rogue. Stabbed. That stealth sound, the de-stealth sound, and stab in the back. Also, I'm on the wrong side here. Can I get through? I probably can. This looks like a fairly legit path. Don't want to fall into Bear Hollow there. Alright, let's run straight. Visit a vendor soon enough as well. You know what? I should just buy a really big bag, 'cause that would make my life pretty easy.
5 moonstones are required to assure the girl is healed. You have all the moonstones that are needed, and yet, it is said a sacrifice of life is the only way to ensure the saving of another. I will ensure that no matter what, the moonstones will cure Relara.
Whoa! He just kill himself? Miraculously... Oh, with his razor-sharp claws, Avarice digs into his chest and removes his beating heart, placing it at the fallen moonstones. Miraculously, the satyr does not die. Instead, he's bathed in a warm light. Avarice Illwhisper is transformed. Thank you for saving me from a fate worse than death, Thiesliro. For saving both the child and myself. Well, the child is almost saved. All you have to do is take the moonstones back west down the road to Astranar. Hand them to Pelturus and he will know what to do. Go in peace, my friend. Alune be praised. Yo, Shadowmoon, what's up? I'm very good. That's Innkeeper's daughter back to Astranar. Like, if you could set these in a different place, I don't get the whole Innkeeper's daughter thing. It's odd. And let's go turn in this quest. How about it? We're faster sprinting than we are mounted. To level 40.
Thiesliro, is that you? Have you returned with the cure for Relara? Oh, Thiesliro, you've saved my daughter. I know the power of the moonstones will give my daughter back her strength.
Jadrith! I was about to save her! Unless you brought her a moonstone. I don't think that's gonna work. Nope. No. Jadrith. It didn't work.
What brings you here?
I already tried that.
I can never repay you fully for the aid you've given me, but please take this. Other than Relara, it is my most dear possession.
Cool. A belt.
May the stars guide you.
Now, give her the real cure, please. Yeah, the guy just casually tearing his heart out. Huh. No, this isn't the battle for Azeroth Alpha. This is just leveling with allied races. My eyes are so heavy now, Father. Can we go out and play? Oh, he's weeping in joy.
Relara saved these, Liro. Thank you.
Woo!
We did it, boys. We did it. All right. All right. I'm going to go get some dinner. Oh, Jadrith is now. He's piloting his siege engine around. You go, Jadrith. You go. I'm sure you'll work out what to do eventually. Alrighty. Let's take a break here. We've got question marks all over the zone. I'm going to get some food. I'll see you guys later on for some more stuff. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.